God of wealth. Merchants in Jiangmen burn incense every day, praying for a stroke of fortune. Incense offerings. They've almost blocked my door.
Granted.
God of wealth. The Great Zhou treasury is empty. The war is critical. We beg you to urgently allocate some luck.
Granted.
God of wealth.
I quit. I'm done. Even a pack mule wouldn't be pushed this hard. Grandmother, Queen Mother, I've been working like a slave for 500 years. When will I get to be a wealthy heir and experience a life of complete leisure?
Fine. Grandma will send you to the mortal world to enjoy life. Which rich family is suitable in the mortal world? Your Highness, the wife of the richest man in the capital, Shen Jiangwaning, is currently lacking an heir. Go ahead. Your Highness, I haven't finished yet. Jiangwaning isn't pregnant. She only has a dog. Why didn't you say so earlier? Forget it. She is blessed by the god of wealth. Even if you are reincarnated as a dog, you will surely turn bad luck into good. You have a capable belly indeed. Having given me the eldest grandson, you are far better than that woman, who occupies the mistress's seat, but can't lay any eggs.
Sister, why did you bring this beast inside? This thing is absolutely filthy. What if it makes the child sick? What should we do then?
Jiangwaning, you hen who can't lay eggs. You can't even produce a child. Still holding onto that dog all day long. That filthy, wretched mutt. Hurry up and get away from my precious grandson.
I just came to see my sister's newborn baby. Yuanbao was just washed. He is very clean.
Enough. Since your family has fallen, and you've borne no heirs, you are no longer fit to hold the position of Shen family matriarch. Sign the divorce decree immediately, and yield the position of principal wife to Chuan Jiao. Take your dog, and get out of the Shen family.
Shen Changyuan, we have been married for 3 years. Now that my Jiang family has met with misfortune, you want to kick me out?
Bringing a dog like this to visit my precious grandson. You clearly just wanted to bring bad luck to my grandson. Chan Yuan, hurry up and take that little beast, throw him out, and smash him.
Shen Changyuan, if you dare touch him, I'll fight you to the death.
Is this how the god of wealth's vacation starts? What? Wait a minute, what is this person doing? How dare he put me in a chokehold?
This little beast bit me.
You bold villain, this god of wealth will grind your bones to dust. Pause. A tale, what happened to being a rich heir? The Queen Mother, that old hag, you tricked me. Why did I turn into a dog?
Yuanbao, did you just speak?
Never mind, I'll just have to make the best of it. Don't panic, Master. I am the god of wealth descended to earth, and I'll make sure you become the richest woman in the capital.
HMPH. Sign it. Take this little beast and get out. This is the last shred of dignity. I'm leaving for the Jiang family.
Shen Changyuan, back then, you were nothing more than a penniless scholar, relying on the Jiang family's support. You rose to power. As soon as my father passed away, you burned your bridges, casting aside your wife for a concubine. Such an ungrateful and heartless wretch will surely suffer heaven's punishment.
How dare you, a fallen woman like you, dares to curse my Shen family, since you have such backbone. Guards, strip everything she's wearing off her, everything that belongs to the Shen family, every stitch and thread, take it all off.
Mother-in-law, sister has always been pampered. Why make things so ugly? However, the hairpin on sister's head, that gold hairpin and this cloud satin were indeed from the Shen family's treasury.
Even if this jade hairpin were thrown to beggars, I wouldn't let you, this jinx, wear it.
Sister, it's freezing outside. If your lousy dog freezes to death, don't leave it at our Shen family gate. It's bad luck.
Jiang Guaning. Without the Shen family, you aren't even fit to beg in this capital. I'd like to say how long that so-called pride of yours can last.
Master, don't be angry. These country bumpkins are blind. Their meager assets, in the eyes of this god of wealth, aren't even enough to fill the gaps between my teeth.
Yuanbao, now that we have no one to rely on, where do we go from here?
Don't be afraid, Master. Trust my nose. God of Wealth radar, activated. 300 paces to the southeast. I smell money. Let's go. Let's go find a bargain.
Look, isn't that Lady Jiang, who was kicked out by the Shuns? What a pathetic sight.
I heard her family fell from grace, and she couldn't even give him an heir. Lord Shen divorced her, which was a wise move indeed.
Master, don't listen to them. In the future, their whole family's greatest regret will be kicking you out.
Sister, are you all right? You look so pale. Come, sit down. Have a bowl of hot soup to warm yourself up.
Sister, I don't have any money.
Go on. Forget about money. When you're out and about, Who doesn't face hard times? It's just a bowl of wontons. I can still afford to treat you to this much. In this freezing snow, this little puppy must be suffering too. This goat milk is saved for my child. It's very clean. Give it some to warm its belly.
It seems this world still has good people after all. Don't you worry, Auntie. Since you treated this god of wealth to milk, I will make sure you count money until your hands cramp. Master, behind this kind ant, in the corner of the wall, there is hidden a bag of gold bars buried by a fleeing merchant of the previous dynasty. They are of pure gold and worth a fortune.
Sister, use the iron tongs for your stove. Go dig up that corner.
Miss, did the cold make you lose your mind? I lean against that broken wall every day. There's nothing there.
Sister, you showed me kindness by giving me a meal today, and I have no other way to repay you. Please, just trust me this once.
Gold? Oh my heavens. It's real gold. Sister, no, my benefactor, if it weren't for you, I would never have known in my entire life that there was treasure hidden here. You must accept this.
Sister, this is your own blessing. It has nothing to do with me. I will only take 1 gold bar, just enough for Yuanbao and me, to secure a livelihood. We're rich, master.
Our good days are finally coming.
The silver we have now is just enough to buy this courtyard. With the leftover, we can start a small business. We won't have to roam the streets anymore.
You're being foolish, Master. Money is meant to make more money, not for buying bricks. Stop looking at this shabby courtyard. My divine dog nose has just caught a whiff of a scent that would shake the entire capital with its immense wealth.
What is that smell? It stinks.
This way. This way. Keep up. Smell that? The smell of treasure is always so unpretentious yet pungent.
What bad luck. I spent so much effort carrying it back from deep in the mountains, thinking it was a good piece of firewood. Turns out it's both smelly and hard. It won't even fit into the stove.
Don't throw it away. Don't throw it. What a waste of a divine treasure. Master, grab it now. This is an absolute steal. Excuse me, wait a moment.
What do you want? If you want to buy firewood, go over there. I'm about to throw this rotten wood away. Can't you smell the awful stench?
This wood. Since you don't want it anymore, could you sell it to me?
You want this piece of trash? I've really seen it all today. Nowadays, people are actually rushing to buy junk. Give me 1 coin and it's yours.
Just 1 coin. Oh my god, this is basically free. Pay him quickly. We're rich, Master.
This girl looks so smart and pretty. Who knew she'd be out of her mind? Paying money for a piece of smelly wood.
I think she's desperately poor and driven mad by the desire to get rich. Taking such rubbish home, she probably won't even be allowed inside. She'll be choked out by the stench.
Sir, you've accepted the money, so this wood is now mine. Could I borrow your wood-splitting axe for a moment?
Go ahead, take it. This fragrance is incredible.
Look, in the dead of winter, where did these butterflies come from?
This isn't rotten wood. This is 1,000-year purple Namu agarwood, a truly peerless treasure. Madam, I offer 20,000 taels. Sell this piece to me. I'll pay you in cash right now. 20,000 taels? Who are you trying to shortchange? I'll give you 30,000 taels. Madam, I beg you, if this piece enters my shop, it would be a legendary, prized treasure, imperial business. All bystanders stand back. What a lovely scent. Superb quality. Such a divine item. Deserves to be presented to the emperor. Madam, this piece of agarwood, our imperial household department wants it. 50,000 taels of silver. Produce a gold embossed invitation to the royal auction grand ceremony. 50,000 taels. That is enough to buy an entire street. More importantly, that invitation. Only royalty and nobility are allowed in there. It represents a ticket to high society.
Master, accept it. Say yes. Quickly, I see that invitation, shining with gold. It will definitely be our stepping stone into the royal circle. Our chance for a comeback is here.
Since you are so sincere, sir, this agarwood shall go to the one destined for it.
Stop right there. The royal auction grand ceremony is not a place where someone like you, reeking of poverty, can enter.
Isn't this the woman who was just divorced and thrown out by our Shen family? A bankrupt outcast like you. Where do you get the nerve to come to the royal ceremony? Aren't you afraid of making a fool of yourself? Officers, throw this unlucky creature out of here.
Mother, don't be angry. Sister must be so poor that she can't even afford food. She probably came here to pick up the discarded clamshells left by others.
You bunch of miserable snobs. I, the god of wealth, will bite you to death.
Be good. Let's not stoop to the level of fools. Open your eyes and look closely. What is this?
Forgive my blindness. Please come in.
It's fine. A woman who was thrown out of the house, who cannot even produce a single copper coin. Her getting an invitation must be pure luck. Let's just watch her make a fool of herself.
The eldest grandson of our Shen family was born under auspicious signs and is the reincarnation of the living god of wealth. Today, the finest treasures of this grand ceremony will surely all belong to my Shen family. Listen, my precious grandson has shown us the way. There must be a peerless treasure inside this clam. Chang Yuan, spend whatever it takes to buy it.
Our first auction item, a premium giant clam from the EC, starting at 500 taels, 800 taels, 1,000 taels, 1,000 taels going once.
The Shen family bids 5,000 taels. This giant clam just made our family's eldest son cry. It must be blessed with good fortune. Master, open the clam.
Oh my god, it's a once-in-a-century, purple-hued Eastern pearl.
Its value has instantly increased by more than tenfold.
The eldest grandson of the Shun family is indeed born with a fate of wealth.
Ha ha ha, did you see that? This is the good fortune of our Shen family's precious grandson.
Take a good look, sister. Such a peerless treasure is only fit for those born with wealth and honor. A lucky star like you, who was kicked out of the house. Even if she sells her own bones,
She still couldn't afford it.
Indeed, what a shameless wretch. She's clearly so poor, she can't even afford food, yet she still has the nerve to sneak into this gathering of nobles and elites. She's practically lowering the class of this whole ceremony.
Jian Guaning, you pauper. You're just wasting time here. Hurry up, take your mangy dog, and get out. Stop offending our eyes.
How utterly shameless. An abandoned wife, and she still has the nerve to show up here. What an embarrassment. Indeed, get lost already. You're defiling this grand ceremony.
What a bunch of blind fools. How could my vision as the god of wealth ever be compared to yours? Just wait to have your faces slapped.
Are the organizers insane? Trying to fool us with a dead piece of trash? Nobody would want this thing, even if it were free.
Woof, woof, woof. Master, this is it. This is no dead clam. Hidden inside is a priceless treasure, the Eastern Sea Dragon Pearl. Buy it.
Honored guests, for the grand finale of this ceremony, this giant clam has a starting price of 10 taels. Any bids? 10 taels for a stinky rock? I wouldn't take it even if it were free. The organizers must be desperate for money. Even a dog would turn up its nose at this junk.
Jian Guaning, didn't you come here to open clams? This piece of junk is the perfect match for a ruined family like yours. Too bad. I doubt you can even scrape together 10 taels now.
Master, ignore this filthy scumbag. The fortune energy on this clam is shining so bright, it could blind everyone. Compared to their lousy pearl, it's 10,000 times better. Buy it now.
10 taels.
This woman must be out of her mind, spending 10 taels on a piece of junk.
How hilarious. A penniless loser, still pretending to be a big spender. Can you even afford 10 taels? Even 10 taels would just be a fluke for you. 100 taels.
1,000 taels.
10,000 taels.
50,000 taels.
I thought she was penniless. How can she afford 50,000 taels?
60,000.
Are you crazy to bid with her? Do you want to ruin yourself too? She is just an outcast ex-wife. She can't possibly have that much money. This 50,000 taels must be borrowed. She's borrowing from loan sharks just to show off. Let her buy it. I'd like to see when you waste this massive loan on a pile of worthless mud, and when your creditors drive you to the brink of desperation. how you will kneel and beg me in tears.
Don't worry, Master. As the god of wealth, I guarantee you'll win back principal and interest, and have a grand victory. By then, I will make all of them kneel down and apologize to you.
Mind your own business. Even if I spend my money on scrap metal, it's still better than keeping it in the Shen family, where it would get covered in your stench.
Since you're so confident, dare to make a bet with me? If you really manage to get something valuable today, this purple halo Eastern Pearl in my hand will be yours for free. But if you only get a pile of smelly mud, you have to do it right in front of them, in front of everyone present. Throw that wretched dog in your arms away, and get out of the capital immediately.
It's a deal. If I win, not only will this Eastern Pearl belong to me, you will have to kneel before my dog, and kowtow to apologize.
Ha ha ha. How arrogant. Spending 50,000 taels on a rotten clam, and you still dream of beating Lord Shun's century-old Eastern Pearl? Keep dreaming. The clam is open. No pearl in a dead clam. Just a foul-smelling stone.
Oh my, 50,000 taels of silver, wasted on a stinking stone. Sister, your taste is as terrible as ever.
Ha ha ha, I told you, this lucky charm is a jinx. Quick, hurry up and throw that cursed dog out, and get out of here.
Jiang Guaning. Bet is bet. Hurry up and do it.
Sigh. It's just scrap. Just throw it away.
Woof. 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 Stop him. That's not a stinking stone. It's the legendary Supreme Dragon Pearl, formed by its self-protective mechanism, a semi-precious stone crust. Tell him to use fine abrasive sand. Grind the stone shell off bit by bit.
Don't throw it. Bring the finest jade polishing sand. Pour cold water on it. And grind away this stone crust, bit by bit.
Ha ha ha. She's actually using priceless polishing sand to grind a rotten stone?
Ha ha ha, heaven is clearly watching her now. She's a total lost cause. Just wait until this broken stone is ground down. We'll watch you in public. Throw this dog away.
Madam, this jade-cutting sand is more expensive than gold. Using it to grind such filth is truly a waste of a precious treasure.
Enough talk. I'll pay. You do the work. Grind it.
Yes, ma'am. Good heavens. Is this? This matches the ancient records. The legendary East Sea Dragon Pearl, rumored to be able to calm storms, ward off water and fire, formed from the Dragon Clan's soul. A treasure not even found in the Imperial Palace. It is truly priceless. Everyone, the appearance of this divine object is truly an auspicious sign for our dynasty. After consulting the organizers, we offer 500,000 taels of gold to acquire this Dragon Pearl as an offering to His Majesty. Ha ha.
Shen Chang Yuan. Be a good sport and honor your bet. Hand over your purple Eastern Pearl. Right now. Then give it to Yuan Bao. Kneel, kowtow, and admit your mistake.
You lucky star. Elegant high heels. Everything you eat is from the Shen family. From head to toe, what isn't paid for by my Shen family's money? Since this Dragon Pearl came from your hands, it rightfully belongs to me, the eldest grandson of the Shen family.
Pa, I, the god of wealth, have descended to bring success to my master. What does it have to do with you trash? You dare try to snatch the god of wealth's treasures? Do you want me to make your ancestral grave belch black smoke?
You little cutie. How dare you hit me?
If anyone dares to covet what is mine today, or touch a single hair on my dog, even if I must risk my life, I will make sure you all pay a devastating price.
This belongs to our Shen family. This Eastern Pearl was bought for me by Chang Yuan.
We must never give it to this wretched woman.
Madam Shun, please have some self-respect. In public, under everyone's watchful eyes. Since the Shun family swore an oath in public, how can you break your word? Does the Shun family want to, in front of all the capital's elites, lose their very last bit of dignity?
Enough. Step back. Haven't you embarrassed us enough? It's just a worthless pearl anyway. Give it to her.
Shen Chang Yuan. I will accept the pearl. But aren't you forgetting something? According to our wager, now, in front of everyone here, kneel before my dog, and kowtow to admit you're wrong.
Jiang Guaning. Know when to stop. Leave others a way out. Don't overstep your bounds. Warning. You must understand. A woman ultimately needs her husband's family to rely on. As a mere woman, carrying such a fortune, it will bring you fatal disaster sooner or later. If you obediently hand over this money to the Shen family for safekeeping, for today's offense of talking back to the elders and insulting me, I can let bygones be bygones. I can even show some mercy, reluctantly withdraw the letter of divorce, and allow you to bring this dog back to the Shen residence to continue being Madam Shen.
Dad, I've seen shameless people, but I've never seen anyone sink so low. You've clearly lost your mind over money. Go back to the Shen family.
Shen Changyuan, your Shen family's doorstep is too filthy. In this lifetime, I will never set foot inside again. Drop that snobbish look on your face. From now on, I will make you see for yourself what it's really like to be truly out of your league.
Satisfying. Master is mighty. Let's take our money and go, live the high life, and piss off all these jealous losers.
Yuan Bao, now that we have money, drifting around like this isn't a long-term solution. It's tiring to carry you everywhere, and it's not safe. Tomorrow, we'll go pick out the sturdiest carriage. I want you to be able to ride comfortably.
Go ahead and pick, Master. My god of wealth intuition tells me that tomorrow, something good is bound to happen. After all, I am the god of wealth, and I come with a built-in lucky buff.
A runaway horse. Run. Good heavens. That horse's eyes are red. Don't get hit by it, or you'll die. It's over. That girl is about to be trampled to death.
Strange, how very strange. That crazy horse was just trying to smash a stone lion. How come that puppy made it behave with just a bark? Look, the horse is actually bowing and scraping to that puppy, like it's trying to curry favor.
Madam, please forgive me. It's all my fault for not keeping it under control and startling you, madam. This beast is wild and untamable, so it seems we cannot keep it alive. I will take in a moment for the slaughterhouse to be butchered.
Master, stop him quickly. Don't let him kill it. Don't do it. This horse can travel 1,000 miles a day, and is a priceless, extremely red sweat blood horse. It is just that the weather is too hot and it lacks water, causing it to overheat and become agitated, and go into a frenzy. Keep it. We just happen to need a top-tier mount to pull our carriage.
Could you sell this horse to me?
Since this horse is destined to be with you, madam, then I shall present it to you as a gift. Madam, that is just a broken, old carriage frame. It has been lying there for years. You should take a look at these new ones instead.
Master, don't listen to him. Buy that old carriage frame quickly. That was once an imperial carriage. Although it looks shabby, the decorative sphere on the roof, sealed inside the lacquer clay, is actually a priceless ruby. It is worth more than all the carriages in this courtyard combined. I will take this carriage.
What an odd person, choosing a ruined one over the brand new ones.
Yuan Bao really is my little lucky star. Thanks to you. We have pleasant surprises every day.
Look, husband, that darling is actually using a sweat-blood horse to pull a carriage. Just by purchasing a shabby carriage frame, she actually found a priceless ruby. An abandoned outcast of a wife like her. How could she have such good luck?
Women indeed have such narrow minds. Flaunting her wealth everywhere just because of a small windfall. Acting without any restraint. She'll squander her entire fortune sooner or later.
Husband, there's definitely something fishy about that wench. Let's quietly follow her and see what she's up to, behind our backs, what shady dealings she's running. If we can get some leverage on her, all that money and treasure, won't she have to cough them all up? They will all belong to our Shen family.
Let's go have a look. Without a man to guide her, a mere woman like her, how much of a splash can she really make?
Husband, look at that wench. The hand she used to lift the curtain. She's actually wearing a top-grade, translucent jade bracelet. Inside that carriage, there must be plenty of other treasures hidden away.
HMPH, let her enjoy her moment. Her good luck is about to run out.
Hey there, horsey, you know these streets well. Take us straight to the treasure pavilion. Master, let's head to the treasure pavilion ahead. I can smell the scent of some amazing things inside. My nose tells me that there's definitely some overlooked rare treasure hidden in there. Heads up, Master, that scumbag and his wicked concubine have been behind us and stalking us relentlessly. They're acting so sneaky, lurking in the shadows. They must be plotting something wicked to steal our treasure.
But if they follow us into the shop and keep close behind us, what if they snatch up the bargains?
Don't panic, Master. Since they want to follow us, let's dig a massive trap for them. We're going to put on a grand show later, praise the shop's absolute worst piece of junk, and make them go broke fighting over that piece of garbage. Then we can easily scoop up the real treasure and make them fume with rage.
My Yuanbao is such a clever little rascal. Not only can you attract wealth, but you also know how to set a trap. Great. Today, I'll play along and put on a real show for them. Yuanbao. Quick, help your master take a look. Which item in this shop is the least valuable?
And the biggest ripoff, Master, it's that one in the middle, the vase coated with cheap, colorful lacquer. It's incredibly tacky. That's not even real colored glaze. It's just cheap glass stained with poisonous wheat juice from the western regions. Having it sit here completely offends my eyes as the god of wealth.
This is an absolute masterpiece.
Oh wow. My lady, your eye for treasure is truly unmatched. This is the ultimate prized possession of our Jiubao pavilion. We just acquired it at a hefty price from Western merchants. It's a top-tier rarity in the entire capital. You won't find a second piece like this. We've been waiting for a distinguished customer of your high status and wealth to claim it.
Oh my goodness. Could this be the legendary artifact that gathers wealth and completely turns one's fortune around? With this, one would surely be blessed with supreme luck, obtain the royal charter, imperial merchant status, and easily become the wealthiest person in the Great Zhou dynasty. Shopkeeper, name your price. Today, I, Jiang Guaning, even if I have to sell everything, I am determined to win it.
Husband, did you hear that? A supreme treasure that can secure merchant status. That treasure, she wants it. To become the richest in Great Zhou, we absolutely cannot let her get her way.
Such a precious treasure. Only my Shen family is worthy of owning it. She, Jiang Guaning, a cast-off wife, dares to dream of becoming the richest person in Great Zhou. It's pure fantasy. Let's go. Follow me inside.
Shopkeeper, cut the chatter. Name your price.
Madam, for a masterpiece like this, at least 50,000 taels. Not a penny less.
Fine. Wrap it up for me immediately.
Hold on. The Shen family wants this Lioli Zun.
Well, an abandoned, divorced woman thinks she's worthy of such a divine artifact? Why don't you? Look in the mirror, shopkeeper. The Shen family offers 60,000 taels.
Master, the big fish has taken the bait. Look at the idiot pretending to be so anxious and eager. He really thinks he's found a treasure.
Xinchang Yuan. Everything is first come, first served. This is the divine item that will help me become the richest in Great Zhou. You are not allowed to snatch it. Shopkeeper, I offer 100,000 taels.
Jiang Guaning. The business world is a battlefield. The circle of the richest in Great Zhou is not for a woman like you. If you know what's good for you, back off now, while there is still time. Shopkeeper Yuan. I bid 200,000 taels in cash. Your treasure pavilion is located on Shen family land. As for who you should sell to, you should know better than anyone.
Boss Shun, you're truly wealthy and powerful. Please be generous and let it go. I'm just a small business owner. I can't afford to offend you.
Xinchang Yuan. You are such a bully. I cannot compete with you. I'll let you have it, then.
Quick, take off your gold hairpins and bracelets and pawn them all as collateral.
As long as we can crush this woman's dream of becoming the richest, this jewelry is a small price to pay.
See that? This is the gap between you and the Shen family. Just because you stumbled into some wealth, don't think you are on our level. As a mere woman, you'd better face reality. Stop coming out here and making a fool of yourself.
Since Boss Shen is willing to spend 200,000 taels to please his lady, I'll be happy to oblige. However, I came here today specifically to find something. It wouldn't be right to go home empty-handed. Shopkeeper, that dusty, broken incense burner over there looks quite interesting to me. How about I pay 10 taels of silver for it? At least I won't have to go back empty-handed. What do you say?
She's lost her mind after losing, buying a piece of scrap metal, and treating it like a treasure.
Who would have thought we'd actually find such a sucker? It's just a doorstop anyway. For scrap metal, 10 taels is a great deal. You are indeed decisive, madam. This incense burner is yours now.
Master, that broken incense burner in the corner is shrouded in the Son of Heaven's supreme Zijin vessel. It is a genuine, priceless national treasure. Buy it.
Once we're done dealing with those two, we will definitely claim it.
Jian Guaning. This is what happens. After you leave me, Shen Changyuan. This is your miserable end. Without the backing of my Shen family. Even if you have some dirty money in hand, you still cannot rid yourself of the cheapness in your bones. Look at you now. Reduced to hanging out with trash.
Husband, don't waste your breath on sister. She has such exquisite taste now that she loves collecting junk. That rusty lump of iron, if taken home to balance a table leg, would only scratch our precious golden Phoebe wood flooring.
Chief of Internal Affairs. Eunuch Hai has arrived. Oh my.
Eunuch Hai, you have arrived at the perfect moment. I have just spent a fortune of 200,000 taels to acquire for the Empress Dowager a marvelous fortune-gathering 7-colored glazed vessel from the western regions. Such a peerless treasure was just about to be presented to Her Majesty.
Indeed, Eunuch Hai, this treasure is dazzlingly bright, radiating a magnificent glow. It will surely win the Empress Dowager's favor.
Eunuch Hai, please have a look.
Oof. Oh, Boss Shun, did you throw your 200,000 taels into the water just to hear a splash? Or did you think that I, who served in the Imperial Household Department for decades, I'm blind and have a blocked nose? A cheap street stall product, dyed with inferior chemicals, in some small workshop. That pungent, toxic stench, from yards away, is enough to choke someone to death. How dare you bring it here to fool Her Majesty, the Empress Dowager?
That's impossible. Eunuch, please take a closer look. This is a rare treasure presented as tribute from the western regions. Just look at this, shimmering and brilliant luster. It is truly one of a kind in the world. This is a divine treasure.
A divine treasure? I have served in the Imperial presence for 30 years. What rare treasures have I not seen? Boss Shun, I will trouble myself today to let you see for yourself what kind of filthy trash this is.
My jewelry. My top-grade jadeite.
Shen Changyuan, it's bad enough that you're blind, but how dare you present this kind of highly toxic garbage to the Empress Dowager? If this were placed in Sinang Palace and harmed the Empress Dowager's precious health, you must be tired of living. Do you want the entire Shen family to be executed along with you?
Please see the truth, Eunuch. Even if I had 10,000 times the courage, I would never dare to harm the Empress Dowager. I was also deceived by a villain. It was her. Eunuch. It was Jiang Guaning, that venomous woman. She resented me for divorcing her. So she set this trap on purpose, bribing the shopkeeper of the treasure pavilion to collude and fabricate a fake, just to ruin the Shen family. It's all her doing. She plotted against the Empress Dowager through the Shen family, just to get revenge on me.
Yes, Eunuch. This treasure is what harmed us. She has always been ruthless. It must be her. She hid the real treasure and swapped it for this toxic item to harm us. Eunuch, hurry and arrest her and sentence her to death by 1,000 cuts.
Mr. Shen, where is that arrogant, lecturing attitude of yours from earlier? This lowly vessel was snatched by you, relying on the Shen family's power and spending 200,000 taels to take it by force. Did I force you to buy it? You were blind enough to buy a pile of toxic trash And now you claim I set you up. How does it feel? To have your own cleverness backfire on you?
Then I shall take my leave first. Wait. The item in your hand. Could you let me take a closer look at it? Don't let it dirty your hands.
It's just a worthless piece of scrap iron. It's not even worthy of being your chamber pot.
Indeed, eunuch, don't touch such cheap junk. What if it's tainted with something bad? What should we do then?
This is just a stepping stone for the shop assistants. It's been lying around for 10 years. None of them can be sold. Finally. The supreme 9-dragon censer. It has been missing, a royal treasure for centuries. This. Heaven blesses the great Zhou. This was the founding emperors, used for heaven worship, a national treasure, the purple gold Schwanda censer. It's been missing for 200 years, 2 whole centuries, and to think it was in my hands. It's seen the light of day again. That's impossible. I actually took a national treasure and treated it like scrap metal, selling it for only 10 taels of silver.
This national treasure should have been mine first. I'm the one who brought Jiang Guaning here. This censer belongs to the Shen family. Jiang Guaning, you wretch, give it to me.
Insolence. You dog. Just a moment ago, you were saying that the national treasure wasn't even fit to be a chamber pot. That I didn't have you. Wiped out on the spot. There's already proof of the emperor's vast grace, and yet you still dare to bark? My lady, your eyes are sharp as torches, and you have rendered a great service. I am willing, on behalf of the imperial court, to offer 1 million taels of gold to purchase this treasure, to be enshrined in the imperial ancestral temple. Would you, my lady, be willing to oblige? This is a royal gift, the imperial merchant token. With this token, all great Zhou chambers of commerce and government offices will treat you as if you were royal. You shall be their most honored guest.
For the Lord Eunuch's sake. Deal.
From now on, madam, is a distinguished guest of the royal family. If any blind fool dares to trouble madam again, I will be the first to lead my men to raid his home.
Jiang Guaning, don't get smug too soon. Wealth built on pure luck won't last. Just you wait.
Boss Shen, you'd better pray for yourself.
This feels so satisfying. That slap to the face was so loud and satisfying. Wahaha. So pure, such a rich aura of wealth. Master, look, my divine powers as the god of wealth are finally starting to slowly return.
Yuan Bao. Now, we have eunuch highs. 1 million taels of gold. This massive fortune is enough for us to live comfortably for several lifetimes. I was thinking, should we stop while we're ahead? Find a place nestled by mountains and rivers, and retire to enjoy a peaceful life.
We need to dream much bigger. This mere million taels is barely the beginning. If we're doing this, we must become the supreme queen of the business world. Master, this is just the start. When the time comes, even the old emperor himself will have to show us some respect and be polite. Tomorrow's Great Zhou bidding conference will be our first step to the peak of Great Zhou. Not only will we throw, and to top it off, the Shen family's reputation is completely ruined.
Another heavy loss. In just a few days, our once thriving shops have had one disaster after another. Either the shipments capsized on the canal, or the customers causing trouble in the stores. This is just unbelievable. Could it be that our good fortune was taken by that treasure?
Husband, please calm your anger. That Jiang Guaning likely just got lucky from the royal family. Luck eventually runs out.
Once is luck. Is it luck every single time? Jiang Guaning, that cast-off wife, ever since leaving the Shen family, has had incredible luck. She picks up a random stove, and it's a national treasure. Meanwhile, the Shen family hasn't had a single smooth day since she left. Could it be that animal in her arms, the one we kicked out, that damn dog, is truly the god of wealth reincarnated? Loss. Another loss. In just half a month, half of the Shen family's fortune has been wiped out. Mother, it's truly bizarre. Ever since Jiang Guaning took that dog away, her life has been flourishing, while our Shen family has had nothing but bad luck. Do you think That dog might really be something that attracts wealth. How about I find a way to snatch it back?
Husband, you're not thinking straight. That treasure, what luck could she possibly have? She's just relying on a bit of faded beauty to play up to that vicious eunuch, acting coy and ingratiating herself, and that filthy mud in her hand. If it were the god of wealth, then I, Lin Chuanjia, would be the queen mother of the West, descended to the mortal realm.
Chang Yuan, have you been bewitched by that vixen, that woman we, the Shen family, threw out as a cast-off wife? How could she possibly have such good fortune? The foundation of our Shen family is this golden grandson. The fortune teller said, only our golden grandson is truly a divine blessing from heaven, able to secure our Shen family's century of prosperity. As for that little dog, I believe it brings a malevolent aura. That is why it's cursing us and making our household restless.
Husband, do not worry. Look at what this is. This is something I went back to my maiden home overnight to pull strings for, swallowing my pride, to finally obtain the invitation to the great Zhou merchant ceremony. Invitation. This is what every merchant in the capital breaks their heads trying to get a foot in the door. It is also our only chance to turn things around.
That's right. That's exactly it. When the time comes, I will personally take our golden grandson to hold the ground for you. With a heavenly omen presiding, we will surely be able to, at that ceremony, outshine everyone else and get back the money we lost. We'll earn it back tenfold. We want to show everyone in the capital that without that jinx, Jiang Wanning, our Shen family is still the ultimate business tycoon.
Well, isn't this our Shen family's infamous abandoned wife? Jiang Guaning, open your eyes wide and look at this star-picking tower. Those entering today are all backbones of great Zhu's business world. You only know how to use embroidery needles and probably can't even read a ledger. How can an abandoned wife of the inner quarters stand where decent people stand?
Sister, in business, reputation and momentum are everything. Look at you. Not only did you come to embarrass yourself, but you also brought a scruffy little puppy. What? Do you want it to bite off a piece of land for you? Or do you want it to perform tricks for the nobles at the ceremony?
You jinx, haven't you brought enough bad luck to our Shen family? Get lost. Don't ruin my grandson's immense fortune.
These snobbish scoundrels. Master, show your trump card and blind them.
Lord High personally decreed. With this plaque, anywhere within the Great Zhu, at any merchant gathering, I, Jiang Guaning, can go anywhere and sit in any seat. Mr. Shen, you tried everything to stop me, and even spoke so rudely. Are you trying to challenge Eunuch High's authority, or are you challenging the majesty of imperial power?
Greetings, royal envoy. Please, madam, take your seat in the VIP section. Greetings, royal envoy. Please, madam, take your seat in the VIP section.
She's just holding a token to put on a show. When we bid for the shops later, that will be a real battle of gold and silver.
Zhao is right. The way of business lies in calculating people's minds and mastering the prime locations. Does she think a few pieces of broken gold can buy her way into this game? We'll soon make her understand what it means to lose everything.
Master, look, that idiot looks like a loser. His judgment is absolutely terrible. The properties he's eyeing are either in remote locations or built with tofu dread construction. Anyone who buys them will lose money. This is too funny.
Jiang Guaning, what are you laughing at? Do you really think this business competition is just child's play?
I'm laughing at how Boss Shen prides himself on being a business genius, yet remains blind to the looming disaster. It seems the plaque of the capital's richest man will soon have to hang under a different surname.
What shameless boasting. When Boss Shun started doing business, you were probably still in diapers. I can't believe Eunuch Hai gave the token to such an ignorant fool.
Master, let them enjoy their smugness for a bit. Just watch how this god of wealth completely exposes them and ruins their foundation.
Everyone, please look. This Jinfeng Tower, situated right on the capital's central axis, it sits directly upon the true dragon vein. If we transform it into the finest tavern in the capital, it will rake in heaps of gold daily, a business that yields fortune for generations to come. I bid 400,000 taels.
Husband, I've already inspected this building in person. The location is prime, and the interior is magnificent. If it becomes a Shen family asset, it will be a legacy to last for 1,000 years.
My thoughts exactly. This building belongs to no one but the Shen family.
Sister, what are you staring at that piece of junk for? Could it be that after leaving the Shins, even your taste has become so cheap and pathetic? A piece of rotten wood like that is only fit to be used as a kennel for that dog in your arms.
Master, quick, ignore her. Look at the one right in front of you. The most inconspicuous one, Wanyue Tower. This building is made of deep-sea 1,000-year iron birch wood. Its base won't budge an inch, making it a foundation that will last for eternity. That Jinfeng Tower looks magnificent, but when I, the god of wealth, was wandering the streets earlier, I overheard the workers whispering that they used poor quality sand. Its structure is unstable. It's a total jerry-built project. If an earthquake hits, it will definitely be the first to collapse. But Wanyue Tower has a rock-solid foundation. It can easily withstand any earthquake.
That's the one.
Honored guests, the starting price for Wanyue Tower is 1 million taels of gold. This tower was left by my ancestors. It's the blood and sweat of 3 generations. If not for our business failing and creditors pounding at our door, I would rather die than ever part with this ancestral property. 1 million taels and in gold. Old man, have you lost your mind to greed? Look at that dilapidated tower of yours. Its tiles fall off faster than balding hair. Whoever buys it, do they plan to use it as a shelter for all the city's beggars?
You all might not know this, but this Wanyue Tower is notorious in the capital for being highly ominous. Feng Shui masters have long declared that this land is cold and gloomy, ruining both its owner's health and fortune. It is truly a once-in-a-century land of extreme misfortune. Anyone who buys it is digging their own grave and deliberately ruining their own fortune.
You are mistaken, Boss Shen. When evaluating a building, judging solely by rumors and appearances is far too superficial. Though Wanyue Tower looks dilapidated on the outside, its structural frame is exceptionally solid. Its beams and pillars are made of top-quality Nanmu wood, with a rock-solid foundation. Once renovated, it can easily stand for another 1,000 years. Unlike certain structures, heavily coated in gold lacquer, which look grand on the outside, but are rotten to the core. With such weak foundations, if any disaster strikes, it would instantly be reduced to rubble.
A mere woman of the inner chambers. What do you know about feng shui and architecture? You are talking absolute nonsense. My Jinfeng Tower, it's royally sanctioned, costing tens of millions in taels, crafted from solid gold. Every brick and tile is specially supplied. Whoever buys it effectively owns mountains of gold and silver. Unlike that pile of mud that can't be plastered on a wall, a pathetic ruin. Everyone.
Master, don't listen to this idiot, bragging. I, the god of wealth, see clearly and truly that Jinfeng Tower's construction funds were long ago embezzled by those below. The walls are stuffed with nothing but hay and sand. Listen to me, we must secure Wanyue Tower. We'll turn Wanyue Tower into an all-inclusive shopping complex. Cosmetics, silks, rare delicacies, and operas, everything is here, so all the people of the capital won't have to step out to enjoy all the world's luxuries. With just this one building, we can monopolize every business in the capital, become the richest in Great Zhou.
This Wanyue Tower. I'll take it. Bought Wanyue Tower?
Crazy. She's truly lost her mind. Everyone look. This is our Great Zhou's biggest joke at the Grand National Ceremony, ignoring the fortune-built landmark, Jinfeng Tower. She insists on going to that cobweb-covered pile of rotten wood to hunt for treasure. Jiang Wanning, Eunuch Hai must have been blind to have let you come. Officer, you did this on purpose, to make his honor lose face completely.
I thought that after leaving the Shen family and struggling to survive out there, you would have made some progress. Never did I expect that you wouldn't even understand basic architectural styles. On a wasteland that even beggars despise and avoid, you're indulging in pipe dreams. This is simply disgracing our entire merchant community. What a disgrace.
Husband, don't waste your breath trying to guide her. A woman like her is destined never to have any aura of wealth and nobility. She is only fit to run around with a mangy dog. Once she loses all her money and ends up completely broke, kneeling at the gates of the Shen mansion to beg for food, it won't be too late for us to enjoy the show.
Boss Zhong. Boss Shen. It seems you're understanding of what is valuable and good, is still stuck on the surface, clinging to unbearably tacky embellishments. The quality of a building is never about how many layers of gold leaf are applied, nor is it about how loudly its name is shouted. Rather, it lies in whether its structure is sturdy and stable, and if its foundation can withstand the tests of nature and time. This so-called prime landmark that Boss Jong boasts about, in my eyes, is nothing but a shaky tower built on quicksand. It may look grand and magnificent, but in reality, it's just a polished exterior, hiding a rotten interior. At the slightest tremor from the heavens, it is fated to turn to ashes.
You vixen, how dare you curse me?
Great retort, Master. These scoundrels, when the earth starts to tremble, let's see if they can still be so stubborn.
Boss, let's sign the agreement. I am determined to have this building.
Many thanks, Boss Jiang, for saving my life.
Since someone is dead set on going their own way, and has chosen the path that leads to a dead end in the abyss, then this bustling, glorious road to success, I, Shen, shall graciously accept. Jinfeng Tower is a divine blessing from the heavens. Today, I, Shen, am willing to lead the investment. I'll stake the entire Shen family fortune to join you all in creating an unparalleled grand enterprise. Whoever wants to join me and achieve meteoric success should act now.
Boss Shun, you truly have vision. I'll invest 500,000 taels. Count me in too. Move aside. Move aside. I'll put in 800,000 taels. Boss Shun, count me in.
Chang Yuan is absolutely right. Our Shen family, with this golden grandson leading us, our lucky stars will shine forever. We can succeed at anything. Jiang Wanning, look at some people, on the other hand, without the Shen family's protection, clutching a mangy dog, my precious pet, it's heaven's will, that she's destined to be poor forever.
Don't worry, everyone. Once I, Shen, buy this building, I'll definitely take you all. And we'll get rich together. Zhong-san, this appraisal desk of yours is quite impressive, isn't it?
Young Master Shun, you joke. This appraisal desk, it's specially prepared for you.
Yuan Bao. How much longer?
Don't worry, karma moves in cycles, and heaven spares no one. Just wait and see. For those who cut corners, retribution will come sooner or later.
The Earth Dragon is stirring.
Master, don't be afraid. We are quite far from Jinfeng Tower. It'll just shake a bit and be fine. But that Jinfeng Tower is a shoddy construction. It's doomed.
What are you looking at?
You jinx. Natural disasters are unpredictable. Such a minor earthquake couldn't even shake the star-picking tower. My Jinfeng Tower is destined by heaven and is impregnable, whereas your long-rotting, moon-gazing tower, I bet by now, it has already turned into a pile of rubble.
This is retribution. You want to see the Shen family humiliated. You're still too naive.
Boss Shun, Boss Jean, something terrible has happened. It collapsed. Everything collapsed. The Jinfeng Tower's foundation snapped instantly. The entire main building has collapsed into a pile of rubble. Jinfeng Tower has collapsed.
What nonsense are you spouting? You servant. How dare you lie about the disaster? I spent a fortune buying Jinfeng Tower. Every brick and tile is exclusive royal grade. The foundation is buried so deep. How could it just collapse like that? It must be you, the ignorant fool, who is blind and saw it wrong.
That must be it. Husband, this servant must have slacked off and didn't go check. He felt the ground shake, and just made up a few lies to fool us. Our Jinfeng Tower is blessed by heaven. It will never collapse.
You jinx. How dare you curse the Shen family's cash cow. I think you tired of living. I am going to tear your filthy mouth apart. How dare you spout such nonsense?
How stupid. It was an earthquake, not bricklayers playing house. It's already collapsed into rubble, yet you're still stubborn. You really love living in denial, huh? Fine, fine, fine. Once we get to the scene, let's see how you bluff your way out. I want to see how hard you get slapped in the face.
Since Boss Shen doesn't believe it, why make things difficult for a mere servant? Why not take all the merchants present here to Jinfeng Tower to see for yourselves? The truth will be clear at a glance.
Right, let's go see. Let's go have a look.
Fine, let's go. Jiang Guaning. Don't celebrate too early. I want to see. Who is playing tricks behind my back? How dare anyone deceive me? Shen Chang Yuan. Rest assured, everyone, the foundation of Jinfeng Tower is the sturdiest in the capital, as solid as a rock. It must be that servant, who was terrified by the earthquake, and saw it wrong. In my view, at most, a few tiles fell off the walls, with only minor damage to the eaves. A simple repair will do.
Boss Shun, that's easy for you to say. But that commotion just now, it was truly terrifying. You have to give us the real story here.
Boss Wang, what are you afraid of? Our Shen family has immense wealth. Never mind a few loose tiles. Even if this building actually tilted, my husband could throw money at it in an instant to hire the capital's finest craftsmen to make it grander than ever before. This pocket change is absolutely nothing to our Shen family, unlike a certain someone who threw 1,000,000 taels of gold down the drain. Now, I bet she can't even find a place to have a good cry. A discarded woman, divorced by our Shen family. What does she know about business? She just can't stand to see us prosper. She's dying for something to go wrong with Jinfeng Tower.
Pa! 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 My master is now the formidable Ginger Wan Ning. She slays the whole room. Okay, even if a god descended, it couldn't be fixed. Even if Master Lu Ban himself came, he would just shake his head. You just keep on bragging.
Facts speak louder than words. Boss Shen, instead of staying here, wasting your breath to reassure people, you'd better hurry up and see with your own eyes if your cash cow has any branches left.
You won't learn until you're faced with disaster.
My Jinfeng Tower. My money. Jinfeng Tower. My money. No, this can't be real. This is impossible. This was my Shen family's. All of our assets.
Shen Changyuan, didn't you claim it was foolproof? Didn't you say it was rock solid?
That was the Shen family's fortune accumulated over generations. Everything was invested in this. Oh heavens, you are so blind.
It's over. It's all over. My golden tassel hairpin. My Eastern pearl hairpin. My dowry.
That's what you get for being arrogant. For looking down on my master. Oh, didn't you say earlier that this pocket change meant nothing to you? Why are you wailing now like you've lost your father, suddenly regretting the loss of money? Too late. This slap in the face gets a perfect score from this god of wealth.
Everyone, do you see it now? Jinfeng Tower is exactly what I predicted earlier. Built on shifting sands. Like a house of cards. Glittering on the outside, but rotten on the inside. It couldn't withstand a natural disaster. And certainly not the endless greed of some people.
It's you, Jiang Guaning. This must be your doing. You jinx. You cursed my Jinfeng Tower, and caused it to collapse.
Boss Shen, you can eat whatever you want, but you cannot speak indiscriminately. The earthquake was a natural disaster, beyond human control. I warned you long ago that the building's foundation was unstable, and it was a death trap. It was you who were blinded by greed, refusing to listen to a word of advice. And now, you've lost everything. You only have yourself to blame. Blind eyes, greedy heart. Serves you right.
John. You damn swindler. Give me back my money. What you sold me is just shoddy construction. You're murdering us for profit.
Boss Shun, all sales are final. No refunds. The transfer document is in black and white, and you signed it yourself. When the earthquake hit, the building was already in your name. Now that it has collapsed, the loss is naturally yours to bear alone. What does it have to do with me? If you want to blame someone, blame your own incompetence for failing to keep this immense fortune. Oof. You two are in this together, scamming our hard-earned money. Gentlemen, you're wronging me with that. I only traded with Boss Sean alone. Your money was invested in Boss Sean, not in me. Every debt has its debtor.
Ha ha ha, dogs biting dogs, dogs biting dogs. What a mess. Simply spectacular. A big swindler meets an old swindler. The scumbag has lost everything, and his reputation too. He's about to lose the shirt off his back. This is called instant karma. Serves you right.
Everyone, don't be fooled by her. Why did she know all along that Jinfeng Tower would have problems? Gentlemen, don't any of you be fooled by this woman. She's just pretending to be calm and collected, but she's panicking inside. She's just putting on a brave face. Once she can no longer hold out, she will.
Shen Changyuan, what nonsense are you spouting now?
I'm not talking nonsense. Just think about it. The Wangyu Tower she bought is in the west of the city, in the most remote corner. Compared to my Jinfeng Tower, it was 100 times more dilapidated. The earthquake just now was so violent. Even Jinfeng Tower collapsed like this. Do you think her tottering, dilapidated building could be spared? It has probably crumbled to dust by now. It's nothing but an empty shell now. She's just putting on a show, trying to drag us down with her, to cover up the fact that she is also completely ruined.
That Wangyue Tower is just a precarious building made of rotten wood. Its tiles fall off even with a gentle breeze. Jiang Wanning, your 1 million taels of gold have long gone down the drain. You're worse off than we are. You are nothing but a total hopper.
I bet she's waiting until she loses all her money and has nowhere left to go, so she can crawl back to us, begging the Shen family to take her back in.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. My master's Wangyue Tower was personally inspected by me. It's a land of supreme feng shui, situated right at the dragon's head of the earth's vein. Its fortune is rock solid. That earthquake just now was to Wangyue Tower, nothing but a minor itch. As for your tofu dread project, it doesn't even qualify as the dragon's tail. It deserves to collapse. What a bunch of fools. You failed in your own investment, and now you want to see my master suffer too. Keep dreaming.
Since Boss Shen and everyone else here shares this doubt, further talk is useless. Let's head over to Wangyu Tower. Seeing is believing. This way, everyone can set their minds at ease. Let's see whose building is safe and sound, and who is truly blind.
HMPH. Jiang Guaning. I advise you, don't waste your breath. During the earthquake, even my Jinfeng Tower, on which I spent a fortune to reinforce, was reduced to rubble. What makes you think your pathetic Wangyu Tower could survive? If that dump really didn't collapse, I, Shen Changyuan, will eat all the rubble on this street today.
Sister, you're usually so proud and aloof, but at a time like this, why deceive yourself? When Wangyue Tower collapses into a pile of mud, don't come crying to us, begging to be taken in. You and this useless mutt. The Shen family doesn't keep freeloaders. You jinx.
Oh my, your appetite has certainly grown. There's plenty of rubble all over the street, enough for you to feast on for the next few years. If you get slapped in the face later, don't go sneaking home to cry.
Oh dear, Boss Jiang. You finally made it. Take a look. How is my Wangyue Tower? This is a treasure, handed down by my ancestors. During construction, it was built entirely with ironwood, with the foundation deeply rooted, more than 3 zhang deep. Never mind this minor tremor. Even if it were twice as strong, it would still stand as firm as Mount Tai.
How is this possible? With an earthquake that massive, even the foundations of the imperial city shook. How did this dilapidated building manage to remain completely unscathed?
Impossible. This must be an illusion. Oh my. Where are the cracks? Can't it at least drop a single roof tile?
Well, How about that? The property this god of wealth picked out uses top-grade materials, has a solid foundation, and can withstand any test, unlike some tofu-dreg projects that collapse at the slightest tremor. Does the slap hurt? Satisfied yet? Don't just stand there dazed. There's plenty of rubble on the ground to fill you up. Hurry up and fulfill your promise. Do you need this god of wealth to get you some vinegar for dipping?
A miracle. This is a true miracle. Boss John's foresight proves that women are indeed no less than men. Who was it that said this building was a hazard? Someone bought a piece of tofu dreg trash and treated it like a treasure, screwing us over big time. Yet when she bought a real treasure, she was called blind. Who is the blind one here? It's crystal clear now.
Boss Shin, as I said before, the essence of architecture lies not in a magnificent and glittering exterior, but in whether its foundation is rock solid. Taking shortcuts will only lead to ruin in the end. As for the promise you just made, out on the street, does it still stand?
You. You old fox. Did you already know that an earthquake was coming? You set this trap on purpose. You sold this sturdy building to Jiang Guaning, but colluded with that man named Zhong to offload that dump, Jinfeng Tower, and sell it to me. Am I right? You all teamed up to scam me.
Boss Shun, please conduct yourself with dignity. Earthquakes are natural disasters. As a humble commoner, how could I have foreseen it? Who was it that was so smug in front of Jinfeng Tower, calling Moon Viewing Tower a shabby, ruined temple? And who was it that scrambled to grab that ruin of vanity, not hesitating to use every trick in the book? When Boss Jiang bought the property, she valued my honesty and the building's rich history. When you bought a property, you only cared about vanity and those empty, illusory profits. And now instead, you blame me? That is absolutely ridiculous. You have no shame at all. Incompetent yourself. You're trying to drag others down with you. Your greed knows no bounds. Now that you've lost everything, if it hadn't been for your wild, boastful exaggerations to trick us into investing, how would our hard-earned money have gone down the drain? You're the one. Who's the biggest swindler?
Ha ha ha, that scumbag is getting desperate. Like a cornered dog, he started biting everyone. It's honestly unbelievable. He has no vision, no luck, and no brains. Yet he blames a stray dog for peeing in the wrong spot. To think someone like that could be a boss, it's simply a miracle in the business world. I, the god of wealth, advise you to hurry home and check the almanac to see if you've clashed with Tai Sui.
Husband, all of our family wealth has been used to plug our debts. We don't even have money for next month's rice. But Jiang Wanning still has plenty of money left, and with the assets of Wangyue Tower, she has now replaced us as the richest woman in the capital. We must find a way to make her cough some of it up. We can't just sit back and watch this fat price slip away.
Exactly, son. Although you divorced her, she was once a member of the Shen family. Now that we are in trouble, how can she have the nerve to keep it all to herself? If she refuses to help us, we will go to the magistrate's office and accuse her of being heartless and ungrateful.
Warning, wait. Before, I was just possessed by demons. I was blind. I was a scoundrel. For the sake of our past relationship, please forgive me just this once.
I, the god of wealth, am going to throw up. This fake sincerity, this sheer hypocrisy. Now you know how to beg for mercy. When you kicked my master out of the house and wouldn't even give her a bowl of hot soup, why didn't you think of this day? This guy's face is probably even thicker than the city walls of Wangyue Tower.
Boss Shin, calling me Wanning is more than I can bear. If you have something to say, just get straight to the point. Stop putting on this nauseating show.
Warning, look. This Wangyue Tower is now the capital's only surviving one. Business is bound to boom. As a woman, showing your face in public is always inconvenient, and you have no backing. How about this? Let the Shen family run it with you. We can split the profits 50-50. I guarantee, with my years of business experience, I will definitely help you make Wangyue Tower the #1 restaurant in the capital.
That's right, sister. My husband's connections, you know how vast they are. With us around, I guarantee no thugs or hoodlums will dare to cause trouble. Our family working together is so much better than you, struggling all by yourself.
Warning. I was a bad mother-in-law before, but please have pity on my old bones. The Shen family cannot fall. Give us a helping hand, and we will still be family.
Master, you must not agree. These bloodsuckers only have their eyes on our cash cow. They want to get something for nothing in their dreams. They want to seize control and kick you out again. You must not let them have their way.
Don't worry. I can tell a human from a devil. Your master can tell them apart. Run it for me. And split profits 50-50. Boss Shen. Did the earthquake damage your brain? Since I, Jiang Wanning, could afford to buy this tower, I can certainly protect my wealth. As for your Shen family, since we cut ties back then, we are now strangers. As for the gates of Wang Yu Tower, you Shen family members and dogs, well, Yuan Bao is far more noble than you all. No one from the Shen family is welcome.
Jiang Guaning. You just wait. If I can't have it, neither will you.
Fellow proprietors, please look at this pillar. The craftsmen of my Wangyue Tower were personally sought out by me as I traveled across the Great Zhou, spending a fortune to hire the descendants of Luban. Every single mortise and tenon was calibrated hundreds of times, and beneath every floor tile, the ground is firmly packed. A miracle. This is truly a miracle in the history of commercial architecture, a building this sturdy, let alone now. I bet it will stand for another 1,000 years, as solid as Mount Tai. In all of the capital, the only building that can rival the collapsed Jinfeng Tower in terms of size and possess such legendary sturdiness is none other than Boss Zhang's very own Wangyue Tower. This is no ordinary building. In times like these, it's a literal gold mine.
Ha! But of course, the feng shui spot chosen by this god of wealth is Mother Earth's most beloved little darling. Wealth is practically overflowing from the cracks in the ground. Master, did you see that? Their eyes are practically glued to our ceiling beams. From now on, you will be the coolest big boss in the capital.
You're right, Yuan Bao. With you around, we will surely do better and better.
This old man was blind. I didn't realize before, madam, that you possessed such astute vision. Now this moon viewing tower has boundless prospects. I am willing to invest 500,000 taels of gold for just a 10% stake. Would you be so kind as to oblige? I will pay 600,000 taels, plus 3 plots of fertile land on the outskirts. I will provide 700,000 taels, and I'm willing to offer half of my family's trade routes, just to have my name associated with the moon viewing tower. Madam, doing this alone is truly exhausting. Let us share the burden with you.
Now they come fawning to curry favor. Where were you before? Our good fortune is something we earned ourselves, not something to share with these fair weather opportunists.
I appreciate your interest, gentlemen. But as for this moon viewing tower, I, Jiang Wanyan, intend to manage it entirely on my own. I will not accept any form of equity contribution, nor do I need any partners.
Please reconsider, madam. Managing it alone sounds impressive, but the demands on labor and resources are immense. The capital is currently awaiting a revival. Bringing in more investors would not only lighten your load, but also pool our collective wisdom, helping the moon viewing tower advance by leaps and bounds.
I appreciate everyone's kindness, but I am a person who is accustomed to making my own decisions, and I don't care to share my profits. I am confident that, relying solely on my own strength, I can ensure the moon viewing tower thrives better than ever.
That's right. Madam is truly mighty. Not a single coin of our money shall be earned by outsiders. These old foxes, and what they're plotting, I, the god of wealth, know all too well. Forget about getting a share of the profits.
Warning. Since you won't let outsiders invest, how about giving half of this building to the Shen family to manage? That should work, right? We were once, after all, intimately connected. We can split the profits 50/50ths. Or no, a 30/70th split works too. You take 70%, We take 30%. We'll be sure to give our all in managing it, and we'll never hold you back.
Please. Give us a hand here. The Shin family has years of experience. We're much better than you at running things.
Holy cow, I've seen shameless people, but never anyone this devoid of shame. Idiot, have they really disgraced their ancestors for 18 generations, pushing their luck? Truly, a dog can't change its spots. Split it in half. Why don't you fly to the heavens, and walk hand in hand with the sun?
Your scheming is so loud I could hear it outside the city walls. I can earn all the wealth in the world on my own. Why would I want you 3 dead weights? Your Shin family's Jinfeng Tower doesn't even have a single brick left standing. You've lost your entire fortune, and now you want to sponge off my moon viewing tower? Do you think I, Jiang Wanning, am a bodhisattva incarnate, here to do charity work?
Warning. We truly know we were wrong. We were such bastards before. We promise that from now on, we will behave ourselves. We'd even work like oxen for you. Just give us one last chance.
Jiang Wanning, you can't be so cold-hearted. I am your mother-in-law. After all, you can't just stand by and watch me starve on the streets. That would be highly unfilial.
Exactly, sister. We are all family. You can't just watch us die, can you?
So now you too, remember who your master is? When you tried to throw this god of wealth away, why didn't you say that then? Now you come to leech off us. Mistress, don't give in. This family is a nest of vipers. Give them an inch, and they'll take a mile and strike.
Fine. Since Madame Shin has put it like that, and wants a chance from me, it's not out of the question. Unless...
Unless what? As long as you agree. We'll do anything.
Unless you 3 kneel right here and bow before me and Yuan bow and show some genuine respect. Kowtow 3 times to apologize for your mistakes.
Jiang Wanning, don't go too far. Even if the Shen family has fallen on hard times, we are still a family of standing. I will never humble myself to you or kneel to that mutt.
You are deliberately humiliating us.
Since you value your dignity more than your life, then forget it. I'm not the one begging here, anyway. Yuan Bao, let's go upstairs and rest. The floor here has been. Some people are dirtying my floor.
I'll kneel.
He really did. How the tables have turned, master. This payback gets a perfect score from this god of wealth.
Don't be so quick to thank me. There is one more thing. Take all the remaining properties, shops, and land deeds under the Shin family's name, and transfer them all to me. Once that's done, I might consider letting you stay at Wang Yu Tower to work as sweepers and toilet cleaners.
That's absolute extortion. In your dreams, you black-hearted, wicked woman. Even if you bought Wang Yu Tower, you'll never become the richest woman in Great Ju.
Jiang Wanning, don't push us too far. Even if we starve to death or die on the streets, we will never give our last properties to you.
Jiang Wanning, you unfilial brat. When you married into the Shen family, even your dowry was pathetic. If the Shen family hadn't taken you in, you would have died a long time ago, in some remote wilderness. Now, just because of Wang Yu Tower, and making some filthy money, you dare to cut off your mother-in-law's allowance.
Exactly. Sister, oh, no, Boss Jiang, as a person, you can't be so heartless. Chang Yuan ruined his health by studying so hard. Yet look at you, living in luxury all by yourself. And even keeping this kind of dog. Aren't you afraid of ruining your reputation if word gets out?
This old witch, and that scheming hussy, the moment they open their mouths, smells like green tea hypocrisy. Now that they see my master has become the richest woman, they come running to claim king. Their skin is as thick as a city wall.
Reputation? Even Shin Chongyuan's travel expenses to the capital for the imperial exams last year were all provided by me. Since you all have so much backbone and think my money is dirty, then let's stop putting on a show and cut ties once and for all.
You idiot. We are now completely broke. What choice do we have but to sign? Take some practical benefits first. Surviving is all that matters. Fine, we'll sign. But Jiang Wanning, you cannot be this heartless. If you want us to sever ties, you must give us a relocation fee. Not much, just at least 10 million taels of silver, so we can buy a piece of land to settle down outside the city.
10 million taels? Old madam, do you think the earthquake damaged your brain? Or do you think I look like a sucker? Your Shen families, 3 lives combined, aren't even worth a fraction of 10 million taels. 100 taels. Take it or leave it. And from now on, for every word of nonsense you say, I will deduct 10 taels. 100 taels? Are you treating us like beggars? 90 taels.
Stop talking. Sign. We'll sign.
Just now they'd rather die than sign a mere 10,000 taels, and they show their true colors. This entire family's combined backbone isn't even as heavy as one of this god of wealth's meat bones. How truly pathetic.
They're basically selling themselves. 100 taels in exchange for a divorce letter. This deal is a bargain for the Shun family.
Sign it. Once signed, these 100 taels are yours. From now on, we are clear. If you ever dare to show your faces before me again, even just stepping onto this street, I'll report you to the authorities for trespassing on private property and plotting ill intent.
Wanning, are you really this heartless? I, Shen Changyuan, have studied the classics diligently. How could it come to this?
The classics surely didn't teach you to live off a woman. And they certainly didn't teach you to favor concubines over your wife. Shen Changyuan, stop letting the word sage be disgraced by you.
You stubborn fool. Hurry up and sign. Let's take the money and leave. I don't want to spend another moment in this place. Many thanks, Boss Jiang.
Ugh, geez, look at them. My godly eyes are being blinded. For just 100 taels, they've sold the dignity of their ancestors entirely.
Jiang Guaning, you insufferable thing. I'll remember today's humiliation. I, Shen Changyuan, won't forget it. One day, I will make you kneel at my feet, crying and begging to be my concubine.
Husband, you can't gamble anymore. That's our family's last hope.
Son, save some money. I don't want to live in a ruined temple anymore.
Get lost. What can 100 taels even do? Buying a piece of crap land to grow sweet potatoes? I need to make a comeback. I will earn back my moon viewing tower. If I win this round, I can make Jiang Guaning, that sweet thing, kneel and beg for mercy. Making money with money is the fastest way. Give it all to me. Betting it all on big, 10-to-1 payout. I will win back my family fortune.
3. Small. Young Master Shun, I accept your concession. No more money, no more assets. Then get out. Stop being an eyesore here.
For this counter here, use agarwood. It'll specialize in the great Jews. Top-tier cosmetics. The second floor needs carpets from the western regions, gathering the world's finest silk brocades.
Rest assured, Boss Jiang, we will definitely follow your orders. And the third floor will transform it into a hub for delicacies, opera, and incense art, a true fairyland.
I want everyone in the capital to step into my moon viewing tower and enjoy the height of worldly splendor. This will be more than just a restaurant. It will be the commercial center of the great Jew.
The wealth here is exploding. Master, I see lots of golden light pouring into our building. We are destined to become the wealthiest in the great Zhou.
I was truly blind. Back when Boss Jiang was raising funds, I actually looked down on her for being a woman. Now, to get a counter space, I'd have to wait until next year. You're telling me, look at this momentum. The daily revenue of Wangyu Tower is probably enough to match half a year of our income.
Master, you only need to focus on looking beautiful and collecting the cash. As for managing the fortune, leave it all to this god of wealth.
Open the door.
When you married into the Shun family, what did you promise? You said you'd bring prosperity to the whole family. And look what happened. Now that the Shuns are bankrupt, you actually brought these two. Jinx is back to sponge off us. The reputation of our Lin family has been completely ruined by you.
Father, mother, please help me. The only reason we've ended up like this is because of that wretched Jiang Wanning. She used witchcraft to steal all of the Shen family's fortune. Look at Wanyue Tower. It was supposed to belong to the Shens. If only you would help me get back at her, we can find a way to get dirt on that wretched woman. We will surely take Wanyue Tower back.
Madam, we have a major crisis. Downstairs at the soup dumpling shop, run by manager Liu, someone has died.
Calm down and speak slowly. What happened?
A diner took a bite of soup dumpling, rolled his eyes on the spot, and passed out cold. His wife and brother are carrying his body and making a scene at our entrance. They claim that the food in our tower is poisoned, and they want you to shut down and pay with your life.
Heavens above. Wangyu Tower is killing people. My husband, he just took one bite of a bun, and just like that, he's gone. Jiang Wanning, you black-hearted woman, give me back my husband's life.
Everyone, stop by from here. Their food is poisoned. If you keep eating, the next one lying dead right here will be you.
Master, don't panic. Besides the smell of buns, there's also a cheap and disgusting scent of rouge. It's the exact same scent on that foolish concubine, Ling Chuanjia. Exactly the same. This man isn't poisoned at all. His pulse is beating faster than a rabbit's. What terrible acting.
Madam Jiang, our meat fillings are freshly prepared every morning. I eat them myself every day, and I'm perfectly fine. Someone must be trying to frame us.
How dare you make excuses? My husband is lying right here. Could he possibly be faking it? Look, everyone, the owner of Wangyu Tower and the shopkeeper are in cahoots to avoid taking responsibility.
Go get them, master. That man's eyelids just twitched a moment ago, and his breathing is perfectly steady. This is a total scam. How dare they cause trouble on the god of wealth's turf? Expose these drama queens now.
Please stop crying. If this is indeed Wangyu Tower's fault, I, Jiang Wanning, will pay you back, even if it bankrupts me. But are you sure? He stopped breathing immediately after eating the bun.
Yes, absolutely. He only ate half of it before collapsing straight to the ground. You all saw it.
Since he's stopped breathing, that means he's well and truly dead. As for his funeral arrangements, we must proceed according to the rules.
The mistress is about to pull out her ultimate move. Watch how these scoundrels get what's coming to them.
Jiang Wanni, stop the nonsense. A life for a life. Pay 10,000 taels in compensation. Otherwise, we'll report this to the magistrate and have your establishment raided.
The magistrate? By all means, let's report it. But the laws of the Great Jew are strict. For anyone whose cause of death is unknown, an autopsy must be performed in public. It just so happens that in my childhood, I learned a few tricks from my father in the art of autopsy and forensic examination. If he really died of poisoning, there would certainly be residual poison in his stomach. I just need to cut into his chest, about an inch down, slice open his belly, pull out his stomach and intestines, and examine them. Then the truth will naturally be revealed.
Don't cut. Don't cut. I'm not dead. I am alive. Madame Jiang is truly a miracle doctor. With just one knife, she scared the dead man back to life.
They were clearly here to extort money. How utterly shameless. Fortunately, the madam saw through it immediately.
I, the god of wealth, am dying of laughter. The mistress is so cool. Is this the legendary, cheering them back to life? Look at this piece of trash. He's so scared he's about to wet himself.
How? Not poisoned anymore? Did it switch to hypoglycemia?
Yes. I haven't eaten since yesterday, and fainted from hunger. It has nothing to do with the bonds. From Wangyu Tower.
Get out of here. Tell the mastermind behind you, the master who came up with this dirty scheme, that his underhanded tricks, I, Jiang Wanning, can handle them easily. But next time, I won't just be pointing a knife at your stomach. Instead, I will take a formal complaint and wait for you in the magistrate's court.
Scram. Madame Jiang has such courage. Now we can dine with peace of mind.
My apologies for the disturbance today, everyone. Today, at Wangyu Tower, all tea and pastries will be half price. The foundation of Wangyu Tower is integrity and safety. If anyone tries to use this to stir up trouble, I will absolutely not tolerate it.
That scumbag and his concubine are still hiding in the gutter, plotting against us. By infuriating them this time, Master, our wealth energy has surged once again. It's overflowing. Master, although this shop's powder smells fragrant, it contains too much lead and mercury. Using it for long will ruin the face. This will damage Wangyue Tower's wealth energy. Tell them to switch to peach blossom paste. Only that delicate fragrance exudes elegance.
Manager Zhong, come here.
This fabric is leftover stock from last year. Although it's cheap, it lacks a spiritual aura. Even the god of wealth wouldn't spare it a glance. Switch it to the southern flowing light brocade. It's guaranteed to make those noble ladies fight tooth and nail for it. My little manager, thank you for your hard work today. Almost there. Master will soon become the richest woman in the world. By then, we can buy the entire capital and see who still dares to wag their tongues.
I have traveled across famous mountains and rivers. I have never seen a place that integrates shops and entertainment so ingeniously. Lady Jiang is indeed a remarkable woman. So you are the owner of this tower? So young, yet your business acumen is not inferior to those who have been in this trade for decades as seasoned veterans.
Oh my goodness, Master, look, this man is dressed in fine brocade, and the jade pendant at his waist has a 5-clawed dragon pattern. He is even flanked by armed guards. He must be Great Zhou's biggest boss, the Emperor. We hit the jackpot. We must cling to this golden thought. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Is this little thing sizing me up? How interesting. I have seen many rare dogs, but never one so intelligent is greeting me. Good. What a clever little fellow. Women of the Great Zhou are often restricted, yet you manage to rebuild from the ruins and establish such a prosperous place, generating tax revenue for the imperial court and providing livelihoods for the people. I hereby bestow upon you the title of the richest woman in Great Zhou. By imperial decree, Lady Jiang is bestowed 10,000 gold taels and 1,000 bolts of silk. Her beloved dog is bestowed the title of Zhao Kai. Within the capital, seeing this dog is like seeing the lucky star itself. No one shall disturb it.
Thank you for your Majesty's immense grace. I will not fail to live up to your high expectations, and will make Wangyue Tower the most brilliant pearl of Great Zhou.
I, the god of wealth, finally have an official post, the fortune-bringing dog. That name sounds so powerful. From now on, who dares to touch my master? As a royal guard, I will be the first to show them no mercy.
Have you heard? That boss Jiang of Wangyue Tower has been named the richest person in the Great Zhou. Even her dog was named by the emperor himself.
The Shens were truly blind. They kicked the god of wealth out of their home. Now their whole family has to beg. Serves them right.
The richest person. How is that possible? She was clearly just a little nobody who depended on me.
She is our daughter-in-law. If she only says the word, we won't have to be beggars anymore. Hurry and beg her. We, the Shen family, must bring her back.
Chang Yuan, hurry, my family has already kicked us out. If we don't get money, our child will starve to death.
Please, brothers, let me in. I am Madame Jiang's husband. No, wait. I am Shen Chang Yuan. Tell Wanning to come out and see me right now. I have something important to tell her.
Where did this filthy beggar come from? Madame Jiang said, there are many noble guests today. If we let even a single fly slip in, we'll be held responsible. Get lost.
You sweethearts. I am Jian, Wanning's mother-in-law. How dare you stop me? Wanning, my daughter-in-law. It's me, your mother. Look at us. Hurry and let us in to have a meal.
Master, listen, flies are buzzing at the door. When she stole your dowry and kicked you out into the snow, how come she didn't remember she was your mother-in-law? Now she smells money and comes crawling back. Dream on.
Go tell the guards. If they dare to make trouble again, take them straight to the authorities, and charge them with offending a lady of imperial title.
Isn't this the man from before, who despised his original wife as a jinx? and insisted on abandoning her to remarry the great scholar Master Shin? Why? Do you now want to enter the tower, opened by this jinx, just to beg for a bite to eat?
Warning. Warning, please save me. I really see the error of my ways now. It was all Lin Chuanjiao. That little vixen seduced me. She was the one who bewitched me.
Sister, please show mercy. You are destined for great things. Please don't hold a grudge against us. What the Shin family owes you, I will spend the rest of my life working like a slave to repay you. Please, just give us a bite to eat.
Lord Shin and Madam Shin, these calls of sister and wife are more than I can bear. Back when you threw the divorce papers right in my face, claiming I was a jinx who brought no fortune, and that I disgraced the Shin family name. Now, my moon viewing tower makes a fortune daily and is famous throughout the capital. With good fortune like mine, do you think the ruined mud pit of the Shin family can even contain it?
I don't want to live anymore. Jiang Wanning, you cannot be so heartless. You belong to the Shen family in life, and you will be a Shen family ghost in death. All this wealth in your hands should rightfully belong to the Shens. Are you trying to drive Chang Yuan to his grave?
When hiring at the moon viewing tower, character is what we value most. And for people like you, ungrateful and treacherous, selling out friends for glory, even his own first wife was not spared from his schemes. What a beast he is. Even if you paid me in silver to take this place, I would still find it too filthy, having been dirted by your presence. Yuanbao, see the guests out. Chang Yuan, I'm so hungry I'm feeling faint.
My stomach is practically sticking to my spine. Go to the restaurant over there and beg for some leftovers, even if it's just a sip of hot washing water. I really can't walk anymore.
Stop yelling. If it weren't for your useless, good-for-nothing son, who insisted on going head-to-head with that little darling Jiang Wanning, would we have been kicked out on the streets? Now, we don't even have a single roof tile to shield us from the storm. Not a single one.
Shut up. That little darling was just lucky to climb the social ladder. One day, I will make Jiang Wanning kneel at my feet and beg for mercy. I will reclaim all the wealth and fortune in this capital.
Look at that. So this is the famous Lord Shun, who favored his concubine and abandoned his wife. Heaven truly has eyes. A heartless betrayer like him deserves to rot in the mud. Even we beggars look down on him. Shen Changyuan, I heard you were once a renowned scholar in the capital and once managed the Jinfeng Tower. You supposedly studied the trade and feng shui of the capital quite extensively, yet now you've fallen so low as to fight with stray dogs for scraps.
My benefactor, save me, as long as you help me make a comeback. As long as I can make Jiang Wanning fall straight into hell, I'll do whatever you ask.
I need a night luminescent pearl. It is a rare treasure, left behind by the former royal family. I, Master One, have collected rare treasures from all over the world, and this is the only cherished item I lack. I have idle cash from my Nanyang trade route and want to invest it. If you can find it for me and help me fulfill this wish, the wealth and glory of the Shun family, I, Master Wan, will deliver them to you on a silver platter.
A night luminescent pearl. Fine. I've been in this capital for so long, and my sources across all walks of life are the most well-informed. I will definitely find it. Jiang Wanning, just you wait. Once I rebuild the Shen family, I will surely make you pay for the humiliation you inflicted on me today, 1,000 times over.
The scale of the second building must far surpass that of Moongazing Tower. It will not only be a restaurant, but also the capital's largest pawn shop. However, those money houses, seeing that I am just a woman, dared to demand an interest rate of 30%. If only we had a sum of ready capital injected.
Master, bad news. We have a major crisis. That scumbag actually hooked up with a wealthy tycoon. Just now in the alley, that rich target named Juan told him to find some night luminescent pearl of the former dynasty and promised to help him make a comeback.
That night luminescent pearl is a royal treasure that has been lost for many years. A stray dog like Shen Changyuan, where could he even begin to look?
He doesn't know, but I do. That pearl, I've read about it in ancient books. I know what it looks like and where it is hidden. Most importantly, that wealthy merchant named Wan controls the cash flow of Nanyang's 3 major trade routes. He is currently the only one in the capital who can instantly pull out hundreds of thousands of taels of cash. But he is a notorious, obsessive collector. He feels that without this pearl, his collection will never be complete. That's why he has been delaying the investment. Master, this is the key to our Chinching Tower's success.
No wonder Shen Chongyuan suddenly gained so much confidence. Boss Wan's influence to completely swallow up my Wangyu Tower.
Exactly. Once he gets the pearl first, and presents it to Boss Wan, he will surely take the opportunity to fabricate lies, claiming that your Wangyue Tower is flawed in every way. When that happens, Boss Wan will be furious, and will definitely refuse to invest in you. Boss Wan is easily swayed by others. He might actually be fooled by him, and use the Chamber of Commerce's power to suppress us. We absolutely cannot let him get his way.
Boss WAN. As for the whereabouts of the pearl, I already have a solid lead. It's in the western part of the city. Just spare me some men. And within 3 days, I will certainly present it. As for Jiang Guaning, her Wangyu Tower is actually built on the remaining influence of my Shen family. Its foundation is shaky.
Boss Fang. Instead of listening to a bankrupt loser talk about unrealistic plans, why not listen to a real business proposal?
You're also interested, Boss Jiang?
A treasure like the night-glowing pearl belongs to the worthy. Mr. Shen cannot even support himself right now. How can he go treasure hunting? Why don't you set the terms, Boss WAN? Mr. Shen and I will compete fairly. Whoever finds the pearl first and presents it to Boss Fang will get the exclusive right to invest in Chunqing Tower.
Jiang Guaning, you are butting in.
I'm butting in exactly to mess with you. You're ugly but you dream big. Want to keep all the cash to yourself? Watch how this god of wealth plays you like a fool.
Boss Jiang, you are indeed straightforward. In that case, I will sit back and watch the show. Whichever of you brings back that pearl of fortune will be my Wan's guest of honor. Everyone, come and look. This is supposed to be the top restaurant in the capital. More like the biggest ripoff joint in town. I spent dozens of taels of silver, only to find this filthy thing in my food. Sir, there must be some misunderstanding. The kitchen of Wangyue Tower, from sourcing ingredients to serving, is supervised by dedicated staff. It's absolutely impossible to cut the crap about a misunderstanding. My stomach hurts. It feels like a knife is twisting inside. Where's your boss? Show yourself and pay for your life.
The owner left for the main hall. That ringleader has a poisoned dagger hidden in his clothes. He's a professional hitman. It's Shen Chongyuan, that scoundrel's web of schemes. He did this on purpose, to create a scene and hold you back. He's already hired a carriage, and taken Boss Wan's steward, heading out from the back alley, to the ancient temple on the outskirts. If he gets there first, and uses that steward, to badmouth us to Boss Wan, we'll be ruined.
Shen Chongyuan. I was willing to, for the sake of our past, let you fend for yourself. But you insisted on crossing the line. Old Jew, close the doors. No one is leaving today. Spread the word. Say that Wangyu Tower has been poisoned. To protect our diners, I've asked the Jingzhou prefect to cordon off the street for inspection. As for the troublemakers, if they resist, show no mercy.
Yes, Master. Right now, Shen Chongyuan's carriage just turned the corner. We'll take the slide from the 2nd floor. It leads directly to the stables. I left a fast horse there. Go! Faster, Master, go faster. Shen Chongyuan is trying to beat us there to get the luminous pearl first. He actually drugged his horse with stimulants. The horse is crazed, charging forward. They are almost at the temple. Less than 2 li to go. The ancient temple has fallen into disrepair. Layers of traps. If they get there first and rummage blindly, triggering the mechanism, the secret chamber holding the pearl would be sealed. Then the pearl would be lost forever.
Quick. Faster. Ride for all you're worth. As long as you get that luminous pearl of the previous dynasty, I, Shen Chongyuan, will enjoy endless glory. Jiang Guaning. What right do you have to compete with me? Take a good look. The one on the black horse behind is Jiang Guaning. That little cutie is carrying all the silver notes from Moon Viewing Tower. That is, countless wealth. Whoever can stop her and snatch the silver notes from her hands, I will not only give you the bounty for the luminous pearl, but also reward you with this woman to do with as you please.
Yuan Bao. Hold on tight, don't move.
Steward, please take a look. According to the secrets my Shen family gathered from the previous dynasty, that luminous pearl was hidden back then, inside this ancient temple. I searched through all the ancient texts. It says the Buddha holds the pearl in its mouth. The pearl must be here, within the mechanism on the stone Buddha. There's absolutely no mistake.
Shin Changyuan, you'd better think carefully. Boss Wan's patience is limited. He's not someone you can fool. I was ordered to follow you to obtain the luminous pearl. If we hollow out this Buddha statue and still can't find the pearl, your life, then no one else can have it.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. Even if this Buddha statue is smashed to pieces, we must find the night pearl and get it out. If anyone dares to slack off, I'll break their legs.
Stop. Shin Changyuan, you used to take bribes, break the law, and exploit the people. Completely devoid of conscience. Being stripped of your office and title was entirely your own doing. Now you even dare to destroy a Buddha statue, a sin that will invite heaven's wrath. Yet you dare do it. Aren't you afraid of retribution and dying a miserable death?
Jiang Guaning, you really did follow me here, but you're too late. This treasure is right under my nose. It's mine. It belongs to me, Shen Changyuan. No one can take it away. Not even you. You destroyed everything I had, and I will never let you off easy.
Yours? With just you, a fool who can't even sense the spiritual energy of the earth veins, doesn't deserve to talk about treasures. Master, don't waste your breath on this lunatic. It's a waste of time. The night pearl is not inside the stone Buddha's belly at all. It's at the meridian point of the statue's base. That spot connects to the underground river, where the spiritual energy of the earth vein is at its strongest. Only by using a specific rhythm to trigger the mechanism can it be opened. If you smash it open by force, not only will you fail to get the pearl, it will even trigger a cave-in. By then, all of us will end up buried here.
Chief Steward, I believe you are well aware that Boss Wan is a true lover of treasures. What he wants is a perfectly intact, legendary, and rare treasure. If you force it, smashing the Buddha statue to take the pearl, and word gets out, that is desecrating a Buddha for treasure. Boss Wan's reputation in the world. Does he still want it? In the future, when this pearl is shown, people will only say, it was stolen by Boss Wan. After desecrating a Buddha, who would dare to do business with him? Are you sure you want to let Shin Changyuan use such a brute method and completely ruin Boss Wan's lifetime reputation?
Stop, all of you.
Don't move.
Don't listen to this brat's nonsense. She's just trying to buy time. She wants to snatch the night shining pearl for herself. She is lying to you. It's all a lie. Chief Steward, you must not believe her. I'll prove it to you right now. The pearl is inside the belly of this stone Buddha. I will dig it out right now.
You hit the wrong spot.
He triggered the trap. Now's the time. Master, quickly step on the cracked stone slab in the center of the hall, and use the momentum to jump onto the stone Buddha's shoulder. The switch for the mechanism is on the Buddha's shoulder. Only from that spot can you open it. Hurry.
Do it.
It's mine. My pearl. That is my pearl.
Shin Chang Yuan. Your greed runs too deep, and will surely backfire on you. You think this pearl is your lifeline? Little do you know, it is a deadly blade. Someone like you won't just fail to get the treasure, you'll lose your life as well.
I'll kill you. You ruined my career, destroyed my Shen estate, and ruined everything I have. And now you want to steal my lifeline? I'll take you down with me. D.
Rotten. Scumbag. You ungrateful wretch, for bullying my master for so long. Today, I, the god of wealth, will show you what instant karma feels like. Let me open your eyes. Aren't you after wealth? Don't you want glory and riches? Let me tell you. In this life, you're destined to be a beggar, destined to have nothing. Even if you're starving, don't even think about getting a single cent.
Boss Jiang, no. Boss Jiang, what impressive means? I'm deeply impressed. This night luminescent pearl must be the treasure Boss One was seeking. I wonder how you, Boss Jiang, plan to handle it?
Please, steward, tell Boss Wan. I'll be at the moon-gazing tower tomorrow morning to host the 100 birds paying homage to the Phoenix banquet. I will personally exorcise his evil spirits and fix his fortune, channeling the spiritual energy of this pearl directly into him to ensure his business flourishes and brings him peace and success. As for the little cuties on the ground, don't let them dirty this sacred Buddhist site. Throw it out. Let it fend for itself.
Yes, understood. As Proprietor Jiang commands, I shall see to it immediately. Is this the legendary Night Shining Pearl from the former dynasty? It truly lives up to its reputation. Such quality, such luster. Truly a rare treasure. A truly rare sight. If I, Wan, can see this with my own eyes in this lifetime, it is enough. It is enough.
Boss Wan, this pearl is indeed a fine treasure. It belonged to the former dynasty's royalty, a national treasure. But as you can see, for this pearl, Shin Chang Yuan nearly lost his life. He even went as far as destroying Buddha statues. If word of this gets out, whoever holds this pearl will be burdened with the infamy of destroying Buddhas to steal treasure. Boss Wan is a man of status, a businessman of integrity. You wouldn't want a single pearl to ruin your reputation.
Boss Jiang is absolutely right. Absolutely correct. Then, what would you suggest? How should I proceed?
This pearl, I can lend it to Boss Fang for you to admire for 3 years. During these 3 years, I will use the moon-gazing tower and the Morning Star Tower's reputation to vouch for this pearl. While it is under my name, it will remain spotless, with a clean history. In return, from Morning Star Tower's investment, you only need to take 20% of the profits, and all the trade route resources in your hands must be fully opened to the moon-gazing tower to exchange resources. Boss Wan spent 3 years exchanging for a guaranteed profitable deal and a trade route to Nanyang, a long-term pass. You are a smart person. This deal, you don't need me to do the math, right?
Deal. Boss Jiang, you truly are a woman who rivals any man. Bold and insightful. Such mettle. Such vision. I'm deeply impressed. Let's do as Boss Jiang says. Sign it. Sign it immediately.
Master, you're amazing. A 20% profit just by getting Boss Wan to hand over all the Nanyang trade routes and 3 years of favors. This get something for nothing trick is simply brilliant. That scumbag Shin Chang Yuan is probably still on the streets, eating cold buns. Just thinking about it is satisfying. Piss him off. Really piss him off. From now on, our business will keep growing and growing. No one will ever be able to bully us again.
Yuan Bao. This is just the first step. Yeah. After that, we need to take our business to the frontier and all over the country. Make the moon viewing tower and the morning star tower's name spread to every corner. Let everyone who once looked down on us or bullied us look up to us.
Of course, Master is the most formidable. We will definitely do it. When that time comes, we'll make so much money. We'll buy tons of delicious food, and we'll make that bad guy pay. Shen Changyuan, you couldn't even afford a hot meal. You couldn't even beg for a meal. Make him pay for all the bullying he put us through, and pay the most painful price.
You scoundrel. You bastard.
Someone help. Look at him.
Warning. I have failed you. I was wrong. Please, give me one more chance.
Shin Changyuan. The grudges between us are wiped clean from this day on. The prosperity of the capital and all the glory and wealth in this world, from now on, have nothing to do with you anymore. Everything you are suffering today is of your own making. You have no one else to blame.
By the grace of heaven, the emperor decrees. The Zhang family has mastered the way of business, with both towers standing tall. You are a model for the capital's merchants. You have brought blessings to the people and increased state revenue. By imperial, you're a model for the business community, a model for the capital's business community. We hereby grant the plaque integrity as the foundation, as a golden plaque. May the Zhang family continue to serve the people and contribute to the nation's prosperity. By imperial decree.
We thank His Majesty for His grace.
Boss Jiang is truly the capital's lucky star. This street used to be so desolate. Now, thanks to Moon Viewing Tower and Morning Star Tower, business all along the street has picked up.
You said it. My husband used to carry cargo at the docks, working at the Morning Star Tower. For a month, one earns 3 taels of silver.
Dear fellow citizens, Morning Star Tower is open for business today. I, Jiang Guaning, hereby set 3 rules. First, all staff at both towers, regardless of gender, shall receive equal pay. On the 10th of each month, we will hold a free clinic, inviting renowned physicians to treat the public, free of charge. Third, 10% of our annual profits will be used to build schools and care for the orphaned and widowed.
Boss Jiang, you have such vision. I've been in business for 30 years and have never seen such a grand vision. You, my friend, I am determined to make.
My master is amazing. The money we earn should be spent this way. As the god of wealth, in charge of the money bags in heaven, I hated nothing more than those misers.
Child.
Where are your parents? The plague last year took both of them. No one wants me.
Madam, this child's name is Little Stone. He's been on his own for over half a year.
Old Jew. Pass down an order. Both Moon Viewing and Morning Star Towers, from today, will establish the Geo Hall, dedicated to sheltering homeless children. We will provide food and shelter, and teach them to read and write. When you grow up, you can work at our towers.
Madam, you are so benevolent.
Thank you, madam. I am willing to study hard.
No need to thank me. You are not working for me, but for yourselves, to fight for a future.
Back when I, the god of wealth, was in heaven, I did nothing but review memorials. Little did I know how bitter the mortal world is. Master, we must raise these children to be healthy and chubby.
Come, repeat after me. Integrity is the foundation of all. Integrity is the foundation of all.
My lady, look at Sister Zhang. She used to wash clothes by the river for others, until her hands were rubbed raw, just to earn a few copper coins. Now that she can write her own name, she told me the other day that she wants to help in the accounting room.
Indeed. Equipping them with a practical skill is far more useful than giving out charity rice and porridge.
Teacher, why is madam so good to us? We don't know how to do anything. Even men don't want us.
Who says you can't do anything? You can sew, cook, grow vegetables, and care for your families. All of these are valuable skills. I opened this school, not to give you charity, but to show you that the worth of every single one of you is far greater than what you think it is.
Madam, my name is Zhong Ermei. My husband despised me for not bearing a son and threw me out of the house. I was planning to end my life in the river, but you took me in. From now on, my life belongs to myself. No one else can take it away.
Remember what you just said. Women are not mere accessories to men. You can rely on your own two hands to live with dignity.
Thank you, madam, for giving me a new light. Mistress, you've brought even me, the god of wealth, to tears. This won't do. I'm heading to the kitchen to steal a piece of meat to calm my nerves.
Madam Jiang, Geo Hall has already taken in over 200 orphans, and the girls' school has opened 3 classes. Now you are building a free charity school. Several senior officials in the court heard of this and are full of praise.
Fellow townsfolk, this school is named Chiming. Any child who wishes to study may enroll here completely free of charge. Their brushes, ink, paper, and inkstones will be fully paid for by Wang Yu Tower and Chunqing Tower.
My son, you can finally go to school. In the future, you won't have to be like your parents, working like a beast of burden for others.
Madam,
In the future, I want to be just like you, make a lot of money, and help many people.
good. But you must remember, helping others is not for making them feel grateful to you. It is to ensure that in this world, there is one less person going hungry, and one less child unable to study. Kindness is not a condescending charity. It is sharing what excess you have with others.
That you can sit here and study today is entirely thanks to Madame Zhang's generosity. She is a benefactor, whom you should thank for the rest of your lives, and a role model for you to emulate throughout your lives. I will study hard and grow up to become a useful person.
Thank you, madam.
At the beginning of life, human nature is inherently good.
At the start of life, human nature is inherently good. How wonderful. Back then, the day we were driven out of the Shin family, in that freezing cold, my master thought she wouldn't survive it. Who could have known that today she has become a beacon for so many?
Take a look. That's the arrogant one. From back then, the old lady of the Shun family. I heard back then, she stripped her daughter-in-law of all her jewelry and kicked her out in the snow. Now she herself doesn't even have a roof over her head. Talk about karma.
The Shin family still stands. I am the madam of the Shin household. Jiang Wanning, just you wait. Everything you have is mine. It's all mine.
She's mad. Completely mad. The Shun family used to be the wealthiest in the capital. Who would have thought they'd end up like this?
They brought it on themselves. Back then, they kicked out the original wife in the snow. Now they are wandering the streets. This is what they call cosmic justice. Retribution is inevitable.
Just deserts. All of it. Karma. Back when the Jiang family fell, I was in a rush to discard my wife. The day she was kicked out, she only had one thin layer of clothes. In the heavy snow, without even a sip of hot soup. My mother even had someone rip off her earrings and jade hairpins. I kicked the god of wealth out the door. I kicked the god of wealth out the door.
Yuan Bao, do you still remember back then, when we were kicked out of the Shun family? Snow was falling heavily, and I thought I wouldn't survive.
How could I forget? You had been starving all day back then, yet you shared your only bowl of wontons with this god of wealth for a day and a half. At that moment, this god of wealth thought, this master might be a bit foolish, but she has a truly good heart.
I was determined to follow you. If it weren't for you, frozen to death in that snowstorm long ago, it was you who made me hear the voice of hope, and let me know that my life doesn't have to be just trampled on by others.
This god of wealth has had something on my mind for a long time, but I didn't know how to say it. What is it? You are now the wealthiest woman in Great Zhou, Wangyue Tower, Qinxing Tower. Business is booming, the school has opened, and children have food to eat, and books to read. You no longer need this god of wealth.
Don't talk nonsense. How could I not need you?
Master, don't be afraid, please don't be afraid. This is the true form of this god of wealth.
What a beautiful child. Yuan Bao, is this really you?
Yes, Master, previously, this god of wealth had lost all his powers, and could only maintain that dog form, but now, you are deeply blessed, Master. Through your good deeds and accumulated virtue, your wealth and luck are soaring. This god of wealth benefited from it too, and all my powers have been fully restored.
No matter what you look like, you will always be my little Yuanbao. When I was at my most desperate, you shielded me. I will never forget it.
Master, but as the god of wealth has returned to his true form, it means one thing. My time in the mortal realm is up. Time to go back.
Back.
The heavenly light has come to collect me. It's time.
Yuanbao, promise me one thing.
You name it. I, the god of wealth, will agree to anything.
When you return to the heavenly court, take some time off. Don't keep approving all those petitions for wealth. Remember to eat. Remember to rest. And remember, you have a master in the mortal realm who will always treat you as family, like a little sister. The door here is always open to you.
Master, please, say no more. I don't want to leave. Before I go, I've recorded every good deed you've done over these years, into the memorials. You took in 216 orphans, helped 430 women from poor families, find a new light, opened 3 schools, donated 12 granaries. I'm at peace, heaven is watching, your blessings have just begun. Master, don't cry, let us meet again.
We shall meet again. Remember to come back. See how your master has protected this land, and what it has become.
Madam, this is the first time I made wontons with my own hands. I'd like you to try them.
Good child. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Jiang.
Madam, you told me back then that my life belongs to me, and no one has the right to take it away. Now, relying on my own skills, I work as an embroiderer at Wangyu Tower. Every month, I earn 5 taels of silver. This money is to support my younger brother's studies. With plenty to spare, I stand here today so that everyone on this street can hear. We women can also support our families and stand tall under heaven.
Starting today, Wangyu Tower and Chunqing Tower will officially establish the Jishan Charity Fund. 30% of our annual profits will be donated to this fund, dedicated to sheltering widowed and solitary elders, helping the sick, disabled, women, and children, and sponsoring poor scholars traveling to the capital for their examinations. This is not charity, but a promise that I, Jiang Guaning, representing both establishments, make to all of you.
Madam Jiang, this old servant has served in the palace for 40 years. Those I have seen are as numerous as crossing cart. Some are wealthy enough to rival nations, yet refuse to part with a single coin. Some hold high positions, yet prey upon the common people. Only you have turned wealth into a blessing for the common people. Yesterday, in the Golden Throne Hall, the Emperor said before all the civil and military officials, Lady Jiang is since the founding of Great Zhou, the first true, righteous merchant. I only did
what I ought to do. Wealth is like water. If it does not flow, it becomes a pool of stagnant water. But if it flows in all directions,
it can nourish all living things. By order of heaven, the Emperor decrees. Lady Jiang is skilled in commerce and virtuous in aiding the world. She is bestowed the title of first female merchant of Great Zhou. A plaque inscribed with righteous merchant is specially bestowed to be erected at the north gate of the capital to proclaim to all merchants under heaven to take Lady Jiang as their role model. The Jishan Charity Fund under her name is granted 100-year tax exemption. Thus decreed, having partnered with Boss Jiang for 3 years, I have made a fortune. But I also learned one thing. What is the purpose of making money? I did not know before. Now I understand. From this day forward, my Wanji trading house will donate 20% of our annual profits to charity.
Madam, do you still remember, years ago, over a bowl of wontons. You pointed out that there were gold bars hidden in my corner. With those gold bars, I took over a shop, and life has gotten better and better. Thank you. You are the kindest soul in all the world.
Auntie, I should be the one saying thank you. If not for you back then, with a bowl of wontons and a bowl of goat's milk, Yuan Bao and I might have frozen to death in that snowstorm. It was your kindness that gave me a second chance at life. This honor today does not belong to me, Jiang Wanning, alone. It belongs to all who work so hard at Wang Yu Tower and Chunqing Tower, to every single patron who supported us, and even more so to those who received help and then went on to help others. Kindness is passed on just like this. $50,000 taels.
Humans at birth are inherently good.
Yuan Bao, did you see that? What you gave me wasn't just wealth, but a heart willing to warm others. Rest assured, I will not waste the blessings you've given me. The capital is vast, and people's hearts are warm. Your master will keep passing this kindness on and on.
Today's memorials are all approved. Master, you taught this god of wealth that money should be spent on good people. So now, when I hand out fortune, I specifically target those who do good deeds, and give them a bit extra. Year 501, Master. This god of wealth really misses you.